it's nice to be back. And this is Petter. Petter's the only other programmer on the stream. In fact, you could say the only real programmer on the team.
I think that's being both unfair to yourself and very generous to me.
He's the only one who programs with two code windows side by side, so I think that's the measure of a real programmer.
I guess we should mention that the lava here is tied to the thermal vents.
Yeah, I did explain a bunch of this when we streamed before.
That's 2 weeks ago, Sam. Do you remember something you did 2 weeks ago?
I remember I told people about this 2 weeks ago. One of the kind of unique challenges of this region is that wherever greenery meets lava, the tiles turn to ash. Originally, I had the idea that wherever greenery met lava, it would start fire, but that was a terrible idea and it just burned everything.
Yeah, it turns out you get a lot of ash that way. As a player, you can also interact with them, make them do things. It might be hard to tell, but this interaction is currently placeholder. Deer do not behave like that in nature. They also don't moonwalk. I broke the animals right before our stream started. That's convenient.
Good job.
There's a lot of stuff happening under the hood here. By the time I release, these animals are going to behave just as convincingly as the deer in your backyard and not teleport like this little buddy over here just did.
I definitely have deer in my backyard.
Well, we got some penguins. They also spin around, you interact with them, and they not only walk on land, they swim. The animations aren't quite done, as you might notice. They'll do a few jumps and stuff, but the important thing is the fact that they can go back and forth between land and water at all is a bit of a miracle. I'll have you guys know. I've spent so much time on these penguins recently. Probably actually 2 work days just staring at their transition from land to water and back again.
Oh.
The goose is taking off! The goose is flying!
It will be giant, yeah.
Oh, wait, where did it go? That's not supposed to happen. Farewell. You've been a brave goose. I was hoping we'd get to see it going for landing as well, because it has some pretty sick moves. Where are they? Come on. They're hiding in the trees.
I don't believe you. I don't think they exist.
They haven't been updated to the most recent version of the highly functional flying code, which means they are just stuck, these little parrots. So instead, in order to show them off properly, we're gonna go and do some debug magic here. Let's say that the minimum scale is 5 and the maximum scale is 12. I don't know entirely how this is gonna look, but I imagine it's gonna look great.
Yeah, live demo. Nothing's gonna go wrong.
But this is exclusive reveal of new animals for Terra Nil. And hello! They are truly majestic. I don't know if any of you guys have ever been to tropical rainforests, but it's pretty much this. This is gonna cause problems.
What, the giant animals?
Well, they're, a little bigger than... Oh, jeez! Get it away from me!
I am laughing so much.
I had this nightmare just the other night.
I want to see them jump into the water at that size. What have you done, Petter? We should never have had you on stream.
No, I'm just curious. How many animals can we fit into Terra Nil?
What is happening?
This is the mama penguin just looking out for a little flock. Hey, don't eat that kind of fish. Oh, from this angle, she looks kind of menacing. And in the meantime, you all have to stare into the eyes of a monster. Here's the cavalry to take her on. Yeah, I guess actually penguins can fly.
Nice.
You know what, guys? Maybe penguins are okay after all.
Looking forward to giant penguins in the release, yes? Yes. But I will not be telling you how to unlock them. You'll have to figure that out yourselves.
It's not just penguins. We can make anything big. Yeah, you're right. Let's also make the tree big. The bees have somewhere to go.
Okay, what am I looking at?
You're looking at a lot of goose windows, all of whom just had their scale changed to between 10 and 20. Just a big friendly bear. The bear eats fish. Whatever, I'm not an artist. That's close enough. Look how convincing it is that this bear is holding that fish. That's what we call video game magic. Of course, we all know what the Arctic wolf hunts.
What does the Arctic wolf hunt, Peter?
The Arctic wolf does not hunt flamingos. Flamingos hunt Arctic wolves. I feel like the thing is, this manta ray looks pretty wise. So it feels like they're all like in council with the manta ray. There are spies watching. Oh, the tortoise is already giant?
Wow, it's enormous.
Yeah, and it can get bigger. Now we don't really have to worry about the tortoise anymore. We're all inside the tortoise. I feel like we've really gotten together and told a story here today. This is actually Terra Nil lore.
Exactly. Terra Nil takes place on the back of a giant tortoise.
Once this stream is done, I'm gonna animate this because it's gonna be our opening cutscene.
How big do you want it? Yes.
Speaking of perspective, it's always so hard to place things in 3D.
It really is. You'd think this would be solved by now. I love that. There's the little waterfalls in the background. So peaceful.
Oh, there's nothing peaceful about this. They are discussing what must be done about the penguins.
Inside the tortoise.
That's the only place they can be safe from the mother penguin. This is just what the inside of a tortoise looks like. We can ask, hey, Marcel, why did you make this absurd diorama inside every tortoise? Now I'm just going to have to stand like this and watch Sam's screen for half an hour while he finishes the game.